in this session, we are going to discuss about the having class. So here you have group by class as well as having class also. So in the select statement, what you are going to do? You are going to do the select star from where condition. Okay. So select is one class, from is one class, where is one class. Okay. Similarly, order by is also one class, group by is also one class. We have having also one class. Now, grouping is used to divide the data into groups. Okay, divide the data into groups. Okay, now this having class is used to apply the conditions on that groups. Clear? So this having class is used for what? Apply the condition on that group is used by the having class. Now let me explain you with an example. The SQL having class is used in the combination with the group by class to restrict the groups of returned rows to only those who the condition is true. For example, in the last session, we discussed that highest salaries of each employee group, like manager group, clerk group, accountant group, cashier group. So like that, we have different types of groups. Now, 5 groups are there in employee table. Out of that 5 groups, I don't want to display all the groups. Only 2 groups only I want to display. That means, first of all, I want to divide them into groups, and on that groups I want to apply a condition. Okay, so till now what you know, whatever the where condition is there, wherever you are using a condition, you are writing where class. Yes or no? Now in the where class, what is the thing? Where class will applied on the table data. Similarly, having class is also applied on the table data. But having is used when you are dividing the data into groups only. Clear? అర్థమైందా? సో వేర్ క్లాస్ అనేది రోస్ పైన అప్లై చేస్తాం. ఓకేనా? హ్యావింగ్ క్లోజ్ కూడా కండిషన్ రాయడానికి మాత్రమే వాడతాం. బట్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటి? వేర్ క్లాస్ అనేది రోస్ నార్మల్ గా ఇండివిజువల్ గా ఉన్నప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఈ హ్యావింగ్ క్లాస్ కండిషన్ అనేది గ్రూప్ బై అంటే మనకు టెంపరీ రోస్ వస్తాయి కదా డివైడ్ అవుతూ, ఆ గ్రూప్స్ పైన కండిషన్స్ అప్లై చేయడానికి మనం హ్యావింగ్ క్లాస్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, నౌ హియర్ రైటింగ్ ఆఫ్ హ్యావింగ్ హ్యాస్ సమ్ సింటాక్స్, దట్ ఈస్ select expression 1, expression 2, so on expression n, aggregate function, aggregate expression from tables where condition is optional, so I am expressing in a square brackets, group by, so you must and should having, you should have a group by. If you are writing having means there must be a group by class. Group by expression 1, expression 2, so on, like that, how many number of groups you want to divide. Having condition, after that writing what? Order by. So this order by is also optional. Whatever the result you are getting, if you want to get that in a order, either ascending order or descending order, then only you should write order by. I don't want to display ascending, descending, simply I want the result only, so over the writing of order by condition. Now here what? Select columns, what are the columns you want, comma, aggregate functions like maximum, minimum, average, count, all the functions you can write here. On which column you want to perform the aggregate function, from a table name, on which table you want to perform the action. If you want where condition, so after that also I want some conditions, so you need to apply where. Now here whatever the expression we expressed there, this is rules for that. So expression 1, 2 and are not encapsulated with an aggregate function, must be included in the group by class. That means what? whatever the expressions you are specifying here, expression 1, 2, 3, so on, n, how many number of expressions you are writing here, that many number of expressions you should write after group by class. That is the rule. Okay. So that means what? After group by, how many number of columns are there? That many number of columns are here in the select class, but not the aggregate expression. So here aggregate expression, whatever you are specifying, that is need not be here. Okay. Now that only I am saying here, near the end of the SQL statement. Next, aggregate function. So these aggregate functions such as sum, count, min, max, average functions. Aggregate expression means what? Aggregate expression is nothing but a column or an expression that the aggregate functions will be used on. Tables, nothing but what? From which table you want to get the data. Where is nothing but what? Condition. This condition is optional in this case. These are the conditions for the records to be selected. This is to be records to be selected. Now having. So this is further condition applied only to the aggregated results. So when the having condition will be applied, having condition will be applied on result of the group by class. So whatever the data you will get when you are doing group by, on that we are getting a condition by using the having class. Groups of return rows. Only those groups whose condition evaluates true will be included in the result set. Whatever the group by is there, on that group by we are performing a condition. That will be do with the having class. Next, we'll see some examples here. Now, the first example is select keyword. I want to select department, sum, sales. That means individual department sales I want. So I want department table, department column, sum, sales. So you are writing department means what? After group by, you must ensure that you need to have a department table over there. So department column over there. So sum, sales, as, total, sales. So here as is a keyword which is used to rename the temporary row which is generated by this aggregate function. So this name will be treated as what? Total sales. So as is a keyword. Without as also, if you write simply, it can accept. From order details, from the order details table, group by department. So in this, what will happen? Consider this is an order table, order details table. So in this we have different types of columns. Like we have three types of departments, right? We have three types of departments. We'll consider order soaps. Soaps is one department, detergents one department, and say some cool drinks is one more department. Now, what I want to display? I want to display, forget about having, temporarily forget about having, up to I'm explaining group by. So group by means what? I'm making groups according to the departments, right? So I am dividing three groups: soaps departments, detergent departments, cool drinks departments. Three departments are there. Now in these three departments, what function I'm performing? I'm performing sum, sales. Whatever the sales are there for each and every department, I'm summing. That means I'm making a total of all the sales of soaps, detergents and cool drinks, right? So I'm making into groups and I'm performing some operation on that groups. So I'm getting this table. Now in this table, for example, soaps are sales of 900, detergents are of 1200, the cool drinks are of say 1600. Consider. Now with the group by, what we are doing? Just we are making them groups and we are performing some operation. So we are getting total here. So soaps department 900 sales, detergent department 1200 sales, coolings department 1600 sales. Okay, now we are getting a temporary table. Now on this table, I want to perform a condition. What condition? Above 1000 rupees sales only I want to see. That means what? I don't want to see all the groups. I want to see the groups of what? Whose sum of the sales is more than 1000 only. Whose sum of the sales is more than 1000 only. So 1000 above sales ekkada unnai chudandi. This is 900. 900 is greater than 10,000? No. So soaps will not be in the table. Next, detergents. 12,000 is greater than 1000? Yes. 1200 is greater than 1000. So this will be in your result table. So this will be not there. Now cool drinks order is what? 1600. This 1600 is greater than 1000? Yes. So this is also in the result set. That means what? Having class is a condition that can be applied on a group by table. So when you apply group by class, whatever the result set you will get, on that result set, if you want to have any condition, that condition will be here. Clear? Some sales greater than 1000. Okay, clear? Now we'll see some other example. Select department, count star. I want to count some unique values as number of employees from the employees table where salary is greater than 25,000. Group by department having count star is greater than 100. So think first what we are doing. I'm taking a table, right? In that table, what I'm doing, I'm showing department table as well as number of employees in my table. Okay, number of employees in my table. From employees table, right, where employee salary is greater than 25,000. So first perform the query up to here only. So what I want to do, I want to count number of employees from the employees table and I want their department. First thing. The second thing is what? Where salary is greater than 25,000. I want to select the sum of the employees, but what employees I want to select? Which employee I should select? Whose salary is more than 25,000, only I should select those records only. After selecting those records, then you apply department, group by department. Then after make a department and having one more condition, what? So in the department table, you got MPCS department 100, MSCS department 20, electronics department 10. So like that you have a result set. In that result set, I don't want to display all the groups of the employees. I want to display whose group contains more than 10 employees. Only those details I want. So there it means what? I'm making a group by. After that, I'm applying a condition. So that is what? Count star is greater than 10. So I'll show you this with a practical examples. What is the difference between where class and having class? Now we'll see. Now look over the difference between where class and having class. The where class specifies the criteria which individual records must be selected by query. It can be used without group by also. So where class you can write to what? Which individual records. To apply the conditions on individual records, you are going to apply a where class. So this where class you can write without group by also. Come back to your having. So the having class cannot be used without group by class. So in the syntax only I told you, if you are writing having means there must be group by class. Group by class untene having class rayali. So that is the rule, but not for the where class. Where class selects the rows before grouping. So where class selecting of rows before grouping. So grouping kanna munde where class rows ni select chestundi. The having class selects the rows after grouping. So when you perform having condition, after grouping of the table, after grouping the tables only, you are applying the having condition. But where condition? Without grouping only, you can apply the conditions on individual rows. The where class cannot contain aggregate functions. So if you want aggregate functions, you need to have a group by class. Without group by class, you cannot write the aggregate functions. So the where class cannot contain aggregate functions. The having class can contain aggregate functions. Where class is used to impose condition on select statement as single row function and is used before group by class only. So see here where you are writing the group by where class. Before performing group by only, first you should perform where condition. But having when should write? When you should write having after group by only. That means where is performed, where condition is performed before grouping, having condition is performed after grouping. Clear? Now, having class is used to impose a condition on a group function and is used after group by class in the query, right? So this is the syntax of group by. Select a column, average column from table name where column greater than some value. That means some condition you are applying. Group by column name. But here, same up to this column name, by column name, and having is one more condition. Column name greater than or less than equals to a value. So this is the difference between where class and having class. It's a very important topic. Now we'll see the practicals of this. First, I'm explaining the examples with the employee table. Before to that, first I'll show you employee table. So this is a employee table we have created. Now, in this table, I want to perform group by as well as having. So what is my query? Display the employee name, employee designation and their sum of salaries. So that means what? Whatever the designations are there, their designations, I want to do the sum of their salaries. So what is the condition? Select, right? So what? Employee designation, sum of e-salary from which table? Employee one table. Group by, right? Group by on which basis you are dividing the table? According to the designations, right? Simply I'm entering. What you are getting? Cashier salary 16,500, accountant salary 18,500, manager salary 2,42,000, clerk salary 6,800, sub manager salary 7,400. That means I'm making this table into groups and I'm making sum of their salaries. So instead of getting some e-sal, I want to display it as a overall annual salary, like total salary I want to display. So how we are writing? Sum e-sal space as single quotes total salary. From is correct only. Okay, as maybe not there in this version. Some versions specify some types of syntaxes. So maybe this version is not supporting this syntax. Simply write the name by giving some space and a new name, as I told you earlier. So what you're getting here? Total salary. So this syntax is not working in this version. So simply if you want to rename any column temporarily, sum of e-salary space and new column name will be given, that will be appeared here. Okay. So till now we discussed in the last session group by. Now over this group by table, I want to have a condition that more than 10,000 salaries I want to display. That means whose total department salary is more than 10,000. So that is condition what? First, I'll divide the table into departments and apply group, and over that I have a condition. So what is that condition? So simply this is a condition, and having. So what is your having condition? Sum of the E salary must be greater than 10,000. So on this group only, I'm performing a condition. I'm applying a condition with the help of the having class. So out of these 5 rows, if I press enter, see how many rows you are getting. So 16,500 is greater than 10,000. Yes. 18,500 is greater than 10,000. Yes. 2,42,000 is greater than 10,000. Yes. Is 6,800 is greater than 10,000? No. So these 2 rows are not coming. That means this having class is used to apply the conditions on a group by table. So when you perform a group by class, whatever the result set you will get, on that result set, if you want to apply any condition, we are using having class. Clear? Now, I'm combining this with the where class. So what is the use of where class? Now I'm displaying the employee table again. Now, so this is what? Employee table. Now in this table, I want to do same thing. I want to make the groups, and I want to apply the condition that some of the department salaries are more than 10,000. But when you are selecting this cashier, accountant, manager, clerk, I want to have a condition that in each and every department, first the employee salary must be greater than 4,000. Then only you apply the group by, then only you apply the having. That means first when you select a row, first you are checking whether the employee salary is more than 4,000 or not. Now see, I'm writing select star from EMP1 where employee salary is greater than 4,000. So what the table will come? Employee salary is more than 4,000 means what? Which table will come? This table will come. Why? Because this clerk, 2 clerks are there. So these 2 clerk salary is not more than 4,000. So you are not getting. So this table you got. That means 7 rows you are getting. Okay. So one accountant also not coming. Right. Now, on this resulted table, I want to perform group by and having also. So in this result table, what I want to display? I want to display employee designation, comma, I want to perform sum of the E salaries, right? Where employee salary is more than 4,000. Group by. So on which basis we are making the group? E designation, right? Now, no need of these open square brackets. Group by E designation. Now I'm giving a semicolon. Later I'll apply having. So I'm showing you step by step. Now what you're getting? Cashier, accountant, manager, sub-manager. So what your cashier salary is 6,500, accountant is 15,000, manager is 2,42,000, sub-manager is 74,000. Now compare the difference between this table and this table. So I'm writing same. Select the E designation, sum of the E salaries from employee 1 table, group by E designation. So this query does not contain where class. So how many you are getting? 5 rows you are getting. Moreover, accountant salary is 8,500. Clerk also you're getting, sub manager also getting. But come back to here. So what is here you are not getting? Accountant salary is 15,000 only getting, and moreover clerk is not there. But accountant salary is what you are getting? 18,500. That means what? First, when you select a more than 4,000 employee salary, here one accountant salary is 3,500. So that is not included in this table. That means this first where condition is applied. So you will get a table. On this table, what you are performing? You are performing group by. So you are getting this group by. Now, in this group by, whatever the result you got, on this I am performing an action that having condition. Having, I want to display the employees sum of the salaries whose salary is more than 10,000. Sorry, we should write E salary. See what you are getting? So until group by, you are getting this table, including where class. But I am applying on this group by table, only I want to see the sum of the salaries of the employees according to their departments whose salary is more than 10,000. So these three rows are satisfying the condition. This last row is not satisfying the condition. So you are not getting here. That means first what we are doing in this, first on this employee table, we are performing where class. On that result set, you are applying group by. On that result set, you are performing having class. Clear? Now, last include order by. I want to perform these details in increasing order, right? So increasing order, for increasing or decreasing, what you should use? Order by. Order by what? Ascending order. So I want to perform the ascending order. So I should write ASC. See here, you are getting an ascending order. Okay. For example, if I want to display them in descending order, you are getting in descending order. See, so daily the query size is increasing. First we performed only select star from employee. Then we introduced where. Then we introduced group by. Then we introduced having. Then we introduced order by. Clear? So in this, you must and remember the difference between where class and having class, and where should be appear in the query before group by only, and having should be appear after group by only. And one more thing, remember that whatever the action you perform, overall action should be ended with order by. Order by మీరు perform చేయాలంటే ఏ query అయినా సరే, ఎంత large query అయినా సరే మీరు లాస్ట్ కి మాత్రమే రాయాలి. That means order by should be enclosed at the last of the query only. Clear? So this is about your where, group by, having, and difference between where class and having class.